Hello, YouTube, and hello, Call of Duty fans. This is Vitamin AthruZ. This is going to be my very first video tutorial. Well, not really a tutorial, more of like a video with commentary. Um, One thing about this game that you notice right off the bat that it has a system in it that requires players to pretty much get their own kills instead of relying on kill streaks. You know, Call of Duty Modern Warfare had that the rich gets richer type of gameplay. You know, you could call out a Harrier or, something like that to wait for a better kill streak. With this one, you have to pretty much rely on your own gun skills. And so that's pretty much what this video tutorial is about, surviving and getting good KD instead of, finishing the game negative. One thing that a lot of people ask, well, how do you finish a game without going negative, if you can't really rely on your kill streaks? What I like to do, I run mostly support for my team. So I'll usually run like a spy plane, counter spy plane, SR-72, or something along those lines. What I'm running in this video is the spy plane, counter spy plane. One thing I like about the spy plane, they're easy to get, and they do a pretty good job of telling you the enemy's location. And it also does the same thing for your teammates. So I guess one thing, the more time your enemy can spend, not your enemy, but the more time your teammates can spend finding the enemy and killing them, the less time the enemy has to kill you. So that's one thing that you want to be aware of. The second, counter spy plane. If you're like me, I don't like running silencers on my weapon, but I also don't like the enemy knowing where I am. So what I do is I usually run the counter spy plane to pretty much discombobulate them, you know what I mean, so they can't find me all the time. But yeah, that's about it. The spy plane, counter spy plane, SR-72. Here I'm not running the SR-72, however, I'm running the chopper gunner. A lot of people think the chopper gun is useless, but it's not, because it kind of preoccupies the enemy. Like either they're trying to shoot it down or avoid getting shot by it, which is relatively easy to do, but when they are trying to avoid it, they usually camp out in buildings and stuff like that and wait for it to go away, which gives you the opportunity to pretty much flank them a lot. That's one thing you see me doing a lot. I try to stay out of high traffic areas. High traffic areas are usually like areas that people, spend a lot of time running around in, or buildings that enemies like to camp. Like, try to stay away from those areas. Try to work the outskirts of the game, and that way you have a better chance of sneaking up on the enemy. I don't get into a lot of head-to-head battles in this clip, as you can see. Like, I try to do a good job of avoiding those. Yeah, I'm sorry about that. I'm kind of making this stuff up as I go along. Another thing you want to do, like with me, I follow my mini-map religiously. Like, I don't know if you ever watch me, I mostly have my eyes on my mini-map more than I do the screen. Because, like I said, I have that counter spy plane up, and so I know where the enemies are, generally. So it allows me to get pretty good, multi-kills and things of that nature. Yeah, sorry again. I kind of like run out of things to say. Another thing, like this, like whenever you see me get shots like this does take some skill. No noob could just get on and do things like this. But it also takes a bit of luck. Where you see me take out those 3 guys before I actually ran into that building, I was not going to go for those. I was going to go for the guy that was in the building at B2, but I saw those 3 dots pop up on my mini-map. So, you kind of take a risk, because that guy could have came out of the building at any moment and just ended my streak there. But, yeah, that was bad just now. I kind of let that enemy sneak up on me. But that's, unfortunately, that's not the guy who killed me. It's this guy right here. Like, don't ask me what happened. I shot him a lot of times, but that happens to me a lot, But yeah, those are the key points, like, don't get greedy. Try to run support for your team. And if you happen to get a high kill streak, then that's good. Like, a lot of guys get on here and run stupid kill streaks like 7, 8, and 11. To me, that's overkill, and that's kind of dumb, because I don't know if you know, it's very hard to break 30 kills in a regular TDM match. Usually people break that during domination and things like of that nature. But in a regular TDM, you really don't need to do that. The only thing you need is luck a little bit of skill, and pretty much good kill streaks. Yep, so thanks for watching. This has been Vitamin A through Z. Look forward to playing with you guys online.